Hi beautiful, it's me Flavio Miguel and welcome to my channel. But maybe that's your first time over here. If that is the case, thank you so much for tuning in. In this video I'll be reviewing and demonstrating the newest eyeshadow palettes, but this time is from Douglas. Yes, Douglas Cosmetics. I'm gonna tell a little bit about what is Douglas. Douglas is one of the biggest perfumery that we have in Europe nowadays. It's actually huge. I would compare it even with Sephora, if you will. And they just released this eyeshadow palette with beautiful colors. And it's the first time that I'm gonna review a product from Douglas itself. So I'm very excited to share this with you. And if you enjoy watching this video, please remember to like and share this video and also to subscribe to my channel because it does help the YouTube algorithm to push my videos towards a larger audience. And in this oversaturated niche that I'm at, I can use every help that I can get to achieve my next goal, which is 5,000 followers, alright? So thank you so much in advance. But what is that exactly that I'm going to be doing? I'll be doing some swatches so that we can see the payoff of each of those eyeshadows, and I'll be doing a look on myself, of course. And by the end of this video, I'll be giving you my final conclusion. I'll be evaluating this palette based upon their blendable properties, their payoff, their fallouts, and overall quality versus price. So as you can see, I have a lot to talk with you, so keep it up. So this is how the product looks like when you just buy it. You can have this, you're gonna have this extra lid over here. This is just to ensure that the palette will stay closed. This is how the product looks like outside of the packaging. You can see the beautiful Douglas logo on here. There's the Earthy Nudes written right there. On the back of the packaging you have this QR code, which is very interesting. You can find much more information about this product right here very easily. I must confess that's the first time that I see this and I really find it very convenient. Instead of be written all in minuscule letters over here that you could never read it, actually you can find it right there. Very, very clever, Douglas. So I like it a lot about that. But then let me just open there. You can see all those beautiful colors. There are 14 colors, alright? When you buy it, you're also gonna have like a brush over here. It feels synthetic, well it is synthetic, and you have a double-end brush over here. You have like a more firm one over there, like more compact. This is probably ideal to apply any kind of shimmer eyeshadow, if you don't want to use your fingers, of course. And this is just like a regular blending brush. I will try to use the brush to see how it works on myself, but if I'm struggling, I'm just gonna switch to my own brushes, right? Because we are focusing here on the eyeshadow palette itself and not on the brush, of course. Of course, it is a nice extra. So what can I tell you about this product? So it is cardboard. It feels very lightweight on your hand, but it does come with a mirror. And this is for me a big plus because I do love a eyeshadow palette that comes with a mirror already, so that I can actually look myself on the mirror and do my makeup straight from here without having to looking for an extra mirror. So this is very convenient. It's also quite lightweight, to be honest, but it's big. Alright, so what can I tell you? And what else can I tell you about this product? So this palette retails for, well, its original price was €22.99, but it's now going for €18.39. It's very convenient and it's very, so when it comes to price, the original price is €22.99, but I see now that on their website they are giving an extra discount to this, so it's going now for €18.39. Considering that you have here 14 eyeshadows for €18.39, this is pretty much the most affordable palette that I ever got my hands into it. I mean, I'm not talking about like makeup from Primark or something like that, because we're not gonna get there, but really nice, and I'm really loving it. I read on the website of Douglas that they are a clean, cruelty-free and vegan brand, but I couldn't find if I'm talking exactly about this product over here. Why I'm saying this is because I do know that Douglas have different makeup lines and skincare lines within their own portfolio. So if that's one of the vegan ones, I don't know. If someone that's watching this video, if you can give me any information, please put on the comments and let me know, because I'm very curious to know about it, all right? But now it's time to do some swatches, okay? So what am I gonna do is, I'm gonna be doing first the upper row and then the second row. And I'm gonna be doing from right to left, all right? So let's do it. Alright, so these are the eyeshadows. As you can see, it's quite a nice payoff, as I only did once like this with my finger to create the swatch. I didn't go back more times to build it up the payoff. I'm gonna be naming them so that you can see. This color is called Sunset, this color is called Bellflower, this color is called Aventurin, this color is called Copper, this color is called Soil, this color is called Middle, and this color is called Gold. But now it's time to the second row, okay? So hold on. Okay, so this is the second row, all right? There's a little bit more variation, the colors over here. It's really nice. It's a beautiful color story, to be honest. Now I'm gonna name them so that you can know which ones they are. So this is called Quartz, this is called Cocoa, this is called Sand, this is called Land, this is called Clay, this is called Crepuscule, and this is called Sunlight. I'm kind of satisfied with the payoff if I can judge it just by this, but okay, but now it's time to put this on my face and to create a look for you, and hopefully I'm gonna be inspiring you, okay, because that's my goal. But first, hold on. Alright, so I decided to do not use any eyeshadow base on my eyelid. I do normally do that, but this time I will not. Why? Because I have faith on this product, to be very honest. So let's get on it. Okay, so the first color that I'm gonna use, it's going to be this one, Sunlight, and I'll be using the blending brush that they sent in the palette itself. So, well, as you can see, there's some kind of fallout here on the pen, which doesn't necessarily could be a problem, but I'm just mentioning my first impressions while you're trying the product. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna apply this one on the entire eyelid, the moving eyelid. It feels very soft on your skin, the touch of the brush. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the lower lash line. The same color, Sunlight. I'm gonna now add Soil, and that's gonna go right on the socket of my eyes, right there. I'm holding the brush down upwards so that I can have a more precise application. This is blending really, really nicely. I want to start to create some more dimension, and I'm gonna add this eyeshadow color here. It's called Clay, and for this one I'm gonna use the other end of the brush, and this is going to go right on the middle of the eyelid. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with Sand using the same flat brush, but then the other side, of course, and I will apply in the inner corner of my eye towards that center over here. There, also apply in the very inner corner. The colors are blending quite nicely. I do think that this last color that I added, it's not as intense as the other ones. But okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some depth, and I'm gonna go with Cocoa, which is this one. I'm using the same flat brush, and then I'm gonna go right there. Going the same right here, and now I'm using the other side of the brush, and I'm going to smooth it out the outer corner. I'm gonna add Soil a little bit on the inner corner of my eye right there. Oh, I love that drama, darling. Just gonna go on the back of my hand just to get ready a little bit of the excess of pigmentation on the bristles, and I'm just going to smooth it out there. I'm gonna go with Soil again, and now I'm gonna go all the way up here and also against the temples, just to smooth it out more smooth. So now I'm gonna go back with the flat brush and the color Sand there, and I'm gonna go right there, the highest points of the brow bone. Oh, as you can see, so far I'm only using the matte eyeshadows. And now it's time to zhuzh it up this a little bit and add some shimmer just to create more dimension. Okay, so let's do this. I think I'm gonna go for a cut crease. Why not? I'm gonna do this using Kylie Skin Makeup Melting Cleanser and a Q-tip. So which color is going to be? I think I'm gonna go with Crepuscle, and I will use the flat side of the double-sided brush. So I'm just going to pack product like that. I'm not gonna tap whatsoever. Let's do this. How do you like this? She look cute, isn't it? Other side. What I'm going to do right now, I'm gonna go back with Cocoa, but I will use one of my own brushes just to have a more precise application. Right now, I'm gonna go with gold, but this time I will use my finger, and I want to go right in this connection between Crepuscle and Cocoa. I can see that gold has more of this brass pigment property rather than a setting eyeshadow, if you know what I'm talking about. So right there, she is rich. I think I want to do something crazy, and I hope I'm not regretting it. I'm gonna add sunset right in that area over here, just in between the sand that I apply in the highest point of my eyebrows and the socket of the eye. But let's see, so it's going to be there, sunset. So we are almost there because there's not really much space for me to do here. I'm gonna do this like this. I'm gonna add all the other things that I need to add to make this look like finished. So hold on a second, right? Alright, so I'm almost done, but before I go on here, I'm just gonna do one test, the fallout test, which is basically that. Pay attention. It's when I rub my finger right here below without no tea, no shade. This is just how it is. This is minimal fallouts, just like almost nothing. If I want you to be very critical and very picky about it, I'm gonna zoom in. You're gonna see there's a little bit of those metallic eyeshadows over here, which is quite normal to flake and to create fallouts, but in general I'm like, girl. Alright, so this is how the look looks like. Totally finished. Skin, lipstick, mascara. Now it's time for my final conclusion, but hold on a second, just let me put something more comfortable. Alright, so I think this is more appropriated, okay? But alright, but what are my final thoughts about the Douglas Earthy Nudes eyeshadow palette? Well, let's go from the beginning. When it comes to the blendable properties of these eyeshadows, they are just very, very nice and very easy to blend. I did find that some of the colors, when I was blending them with each other, they turned a little bit muddy. And in other words, what I'm trying to say is I lost a little bit of the payoff and definition when blending into each other. They became kind of one, yeah, a little bit muddy. That's the only term that I know to describe that. When it comes to payoff, well, girl, you see it, okay? The payoff is amazing. Keep in mind that I didn't use any eyeshadow primer on my lids. This is straight on my skin. So for a product that's holding itself by itself, I have nothing to say about that. When it comes to the fallouts, as you could see, I did zoom in and you had like a little bit of a sparkle which came from the pressed powders, pigments, or the shimmery eyeshadows, which is quite predictable that something like that could happen, but girl, there was minimal, like zero almost. And when it comes to the overall quality and price tag, it's amazing. I mean, like, Douglas, this is the first product from your own line that I'm reviewing it, and it would be weird if I say that I'm impressed. But if I say that I'm impressed, it's almost like I was expecting to not be that good, but I'm impressed. Yes, I'm impressed. For the price what you have here, 18 euros and 39 cents for 14 eyeshadows. this is definitely a keeper. Yo, but this is for today. I hope you guys are enjoying watching this video as much as I enjoy making it for you. And please remember to like and share this video, and also to subscribe to my channel, because as I told you, it does help the YouTube algorithm to push my videos towards a larger audience. And again, thank you so much for your time, love and support. And I see you all next time. All right? Bye bye.